Today we are making Portuguese sausage stuffing inside a whole roast chicken. This chicken is one of our own from the farm. We're going to show you how to make the stuffing, how to roast the bird, and all that. So let's get into it. Check out our channel for more recipes and food content like this from Hawaii. This is the latest installment in our Portuguese sausage video series. On our channel, we are on a journey to discover everything we can about the food and food culture of Hawaii. Check out our videos on huli chicken, kalua pig, and more. This is Eat and Be Eaten, Hawaii. First step here is to make the stuffing. This is a little bit of an unusual stuffing in that it doesn't use any bread, but instead beans. So the main ingredients here are Portuguese sausage, white cannellini beans, and sun-dried tomatoes. The Portuguese sausage we're using is from Frank Foods down in Hilo. This is my personal favorite brand of Portuguese sausage. I cut the sausage into quarters and then diced up an onion. I'm going to get the sausage going at first with some of the oil from the sun-dried tomatoes, and then add a sprig of rosemary and a sprig of sage. Then I am going to dice up the sun-dried tomatoes, about a handful of sun-dried tomatoes to go with 1 can of beans and half of a Portuguese sausage. Then I tore up the leaves of oregano and thyme. Those are the 2 primary herbs that are going to season this stuffing. Cook all that through together for about 10 minutes, and then you are ready to move on to the chicken. I've got a lemon boiling that I'm going to stuff inside the bird as well. Now comes the part of assembling the bird. I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I just dry patted with paper towels the chicken, and now the first thing you got to do is salt and pepper the outside and the inside. Inside with some salt, and then hit the thighs, black pepper. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I'm going to take this fresh parsley that Hannah did a great job cutting up earlier. I'm going to mix it with olive oil, and then I am going to feed that underneath the skin. So I'm going to take olive oil. You get your whole hand underneath the skin, and that's where the parsley herbs. You could use other herbs too, but I am using parsley, and it's also going to keep the chicken breast moist. Paprika. We're going to give a nice little shake over the chicken, and then with our olive oil, rub that in. And I'm also going to get some butter to rub in. And the paprika matches, you know, the oregano and thyme, and the Portuguese sausage has paprika and garlic. Okay, so now let's get the butter right here. And I'm going to shove that up the chicken skin. And that is going to make such a moist breast and crispy skin. Okay, just rub that all through. Get some on the legs, the thighs, on the breast, on the outside, the wings. Whew, that looks amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to put the stuffing in, and that is a luxurious white bean, sun-dried tomatoes, Portuguese sausage. That Portuguese sausage so full of oil, and also the sun-dried tomatoes, which has the oil of which has perfumed this entire stuffing. I'm taking it to another level. Okay, get that in. This will also help to cook even, because there's no big cavity now. Final step, our warm, already oven lemon, which is going to go in there and cook through and release all that sweet lemon juice flavor. So now I gotta pinch, in order to keep that lemon in there, I gotta pinch the legs together, and I'm gonna just tie up the bird. So I'm gonna go underneath the legs, which I've got crossed at the ankles. And I'm gonna make a quick knot right there to tie those together, hold our lemon and stuffing in. Okay, now I'm gonna come up and go over the wings and the breasts, and then flip the chicken around and tie it up on the back. I'm gonna put a square knot into the back, which is right over left, and then left over right. Okay, so there's our chicken trussed, rubbed, stuffed lemon. And now let's take them, put them onto the tray. Okay, and we've got our herbs below and our wine and our water, and now I'm going to cover it with tin foil. Okay, into the oven for 1 hour, and then we're going to take the foil off and do an extra half hour, all at 350 Fahrenheit. And now we wait for the chicken to cook. Once again, it's 1 hour with the foil on. That's going to allow the chicken to steam before we remove the foil and roast up the skin to make it nice and crispy for the final half hour. And here is our finished chicken. Like I said at the start of the video, this is part of a Portuguese sausage recipe series. I'm gonna unpack the stuffing here and then play for you guys the trailer for that series if you want to check out some more of those recipes. This is Eat and Be Eaten Hawaii. Aloha. Gotta get this lemon out. There's a big old lemon in the chicken. Yeah, the stuffing is white beans, Portuguese sausage, sun-dried tomato. It's Frank Foods, which is my personal favorite. The one in Hilo. Make it. How's it, everybody? I am going to tease for you a new series we got coming out on Eat and Be Eaten. This is all about Portuguese sausage, Hawaii style. We are going to go through brands in the store, which ones are the best, which ones not. We're going to show you how to make sausages, talk about the spice mix, and the thing I'm most excited about is the recipes we want to bring you.
Portuguese sausage in Hawaii is a classic. It's made out of pork with garlic and paprika, also Hawaiian chili peppers, vinegar, of course salt, pepper, sugar, and the best way to do it is to smoke them in the smokehouse or add a little liquid smoke to get that flavor into your sausages. And now I want to talk about recipes. We want to bring you all the popular ones: fried rice, omelet with cabbage. I like the idea of doing Portuguese sausage musubi, maybe a stuffing inside a chicken. For sure, we're going to do a Portuguese bean soup recipe and a Portuguese sausage, eggs, and rice breakfast for you. But if there's any other recipes that you want to make sure we do, put it in the comments and we'll definitely get to those. This is going to be a fun one. See you soon. Aloha.